Good morning, my name is Matty. Welcome back to my channel. And in this video we're gonna talk about the load I just got. Okay, if you watch my previous video, like the one last before this one, you'll see that I was really sad about not being able to book a load, but finally I did book me one, and I got a lot of comments, a lot of supports, a lot of new subscribers, so thank you guys for all. And this load I got is actually really good. And for those of you who are new here, this is my very first load I ever booked myself, and a very first load under my new MC number. And it is actually paying really good. I was shocked. It is paying $2.58 a mile from point A to point B, but if you count my deadhead, it's gonna pay $2.37 a mile, which is a lot better than all the other loads I was seeing, like posted by TQL and like all those brokers I was gonna call. But thankfully I called this one. It's not even my dispatcher, I booked it myself. I called this one first, they said they covered it, and then they called me back and asked me if I was still interested. And I did get the load. It's gonna go to Moses Lake, Washington. And even though I was here, they open at 8 in the morning, even though I was here at 7:30, I still had 2 trucks ahead of me, because the broker told me, hey, you can go sleep there overnight, you know, but I live only 70 miles away. Why would I come here sleep overnight, you know? So I was like, no, I'm good. I showed up in the morning and 2 trucks ahead of me. Thankfully, they've been loading them up real fast, you know, real quick. So let's see what it goes. And before I forget, so my last video did just got reposted by another YouTuber called Jackknife TV. And I just want to say, hey, if you watch this too, thank you for that. Yes, it is really hard to get your first load with your own MC, and now that we got it, hopefully the second one gonna be easier. The broker I'm talking to is a very nice lady, you know, so I'm gonna talk to them if they have anything for me coming back, because the broker is based on Idaho, and then not even coming back to Idaho, like going anywhere, you know. I just left my house an hour ago, and it was really sad. I couldn't even sleep at night thinking that I'm gonna leave, you know. I don't know if it's just me or all of you out there, but when I know I'm gonna leave the next day, I can't sleep at night. So, but I'm not sleepy. I did sleep a little bit, you know, don't worry about it. Okay, the broker is really nice, so I'm gonna ask them to if they have anything that I can pick up anywhere, either from Washington or anywhere near Washington, you know, with not too much deadhead, obviously, to get back, because obviously now I set up with this broker, I submit them my certificate of insurance and stuff. It's easier to work with them. But let's say they said no, then I'm gonna try to book me another load as fast as possible. Hopefully I'll deliver this load a day after tomorrow, so that would be what, Thursday morning. And hopefully I'll either book me another load on Thursday or Friday, hopefully. If not Friday, oh man, I hope I don't spend many days out there sitting in my truck, you know. At least now I was home, there wasn't no load for like how many days, for like 2 weeks almost, you know. There was no load, nobody wanted to work with me. So I hope that now I don't go out there and then same thing happens, you know. At least I was home. If I'm out there waiting at the truck stop, it's gonna be a lot worse than that. But then I heard that first load would be the hardest because of not having any prior experience, you know. Not as a driver, but as a company. The first load would be the hardest. So now that I booked myself the first load, I'm here to pick it up, and I will deliver it the day after tomorrow. I hopefully can at least use the broker who gave me a load as a reference, and then I'm gonna ask her, I'm gonna be like, hey, is it cool if I do that, you know? And then I'm sure she'll say yes. She's a very nice lady, and hopefully we'll get from there. And then I'm not sure if they have a rating, like I know some brokers can give you a bad review, so I'm gonna ask her, hey, if it's possible, you can go ahead and give me a good review on there. It's gonna be awesome. And this is a really busy shipper, as you guys can see. So these 2 guys were before me. One of them is already done getting the paperwork, the other one is in there gonna get loaded, and then there is me and 4 other trucks lining up behind me as far as I can see. So they're probably getting really busy. At least I still got here pretty early. So this shipper is kind of cool here. They do the strapping themselves just to make sure it's all good. And all my equipment's brand new right there, as you can see. I never had this happen before. Okay, I was lying. They did not actually strap it down for me. What they did was strap two on the very front, two on the very back to make sure the load stays together. Here, let me show you how it is. Here's the load we got right here. It's a bunch of steel racks. It's look like all one piece, but it's not. So it is actually small pieces, and I got some on top. They wanted to make sure they all stay together, so they threw a 4 straps on it for me. And it was kind of hard because it is windy out there, and I had to put on my corner protectors. What happened was the wind would take them over, you know, drop them down. But right now what I'm gonna do is to go to the nearest CAT scale and then make sure the weight is good, because the BOL says it's a 40,000 pounds load, you know. And then let's go find out. Let's go see if everything's good. Okay, so what happened was I was short on time, so I couldn't record it. I went ahead and scaled the truck, and then I was shocked because it's only weighed like 50,000 pounds gross vehicle weight. I'm like, what the hell? Because the broker lady told me it was gonna be 40,000 pounds. You know, I have like buttload of straps on that thing. It only weighs together wouldn't be like almost like even less than 15,000 pounds. But anyway, I did park the truck for the night. I don't have much time left on my logbook anyway. I am about 249 miles away from my drop-off location, but then I have to wash the load before I deliver it, which they give me extra $50 for it. You know, it's not bad. And I look online, I think I can wash it for cheaper than $50, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Yes, I'm gonna take it to truck wash tomorrow before I deliver it. And I park here at the rest area somewhere in Montana. I'm basically at the end of it. And look, it's beautiful nature. You know, it would be really good to come like do some hunting here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good, but it is really cold outside today. So yes, good morning. So it's the next day today, and I'm at the truck wash, but there's a lineup going on. And the cool thing is there's a truck just like me, the same load right in front of me. I'm sure he's gonna wash it and take it to the same place. And the truck wash is kind of like a self-service. I'm pretty sure you have to wash it yourself for $30, which is pretty good because the broker actually give us $50. So I'm gonna wash it myself and save some money on there. And also trying to book myself a load at the truckstop.com, and I don't know if I can get one. Let's hope I can get one going anywhere. I don't really mind. I did talk to the broker. The broker said they didn't have anything taking me back, but she said call us every time you're in Idaho and then we can find you a loadout. So let's go. All right, I'm here in my delivery point, and then look what they're building behind me right there. Okay, so after about like 6 hours of looking for a load, I finally give up. I had a lot of people again hanging up on my face when I tell them when I give them my MC number, and then they will like, oh, we don't look with anybody for less than 3 months, less than 6 months, you know. And they hang up right away. They don't even let me explain my situation. Like, I mean, there's nothing to explain, but it's still like, it's at least say bye or something, you know. And then I hope I'll find some tomorrow, because I'm still not up with TQL. I did everything. Even they email me, I take a picture from the side of the truck and my license. And when I called them, they told me I'm in a no load list, you know, and they can't do anything about it because my application haven't been processed yet, you know. So hopefully tomorrow it will be processed. I'm gonna wake up like very early tomorrow, probably like 4 in the morning, because they are going on Easter time, and I'm like, they're basically 4 hours ahead. Yeah, I wake up 4 in the morning and try to look for load, and hopefully I'll find one. Okay, let's conclude it with this load I just got. It was, I put in pocket, I got it from a factoring company, so $1,600, you know. They took $42 out of it, but then I watched the load for like $30, so it isn't bad. Like over here I realized maybe trucking is not as bad. It depends on the market you are. Here there's more loads. I find a bunch of loads paying like well over $2 a mile, but then none of them wanted to give it to me. So And they had like, one of them had like 2 drops. But that's okay, you know, as long as they pay for it. But anyway, okay, that's it for this video. See you guys later. Peace.